Okay, a wonderful guy just sent me a private message about something interesting. I'm going to read through the private message. Don't worry, I'm not going to lay into this guy at all. I'm just going to go into the message and then just describe what I think. Okay, it says here, I thought I'd share this with you. This Major Ed Dames, who claims to have been a remote viewer for the US government, he has famously predicted a global disaster called the kill shot. And brackets. Quite surprised he's got anything right. Brackets. Seems to have accurately predicted the Fukushima disaster. I don't know what to make of this guy. He happens to sell a course on remote viewing, which, given the fact that we're all faced with a looming catastrophe, should be free. Do you smell it too? Basically, yes, I do. What some people do to try and willingly take money out of someone's pocket is to create an emotion. Okay, it's a sales tactic. Alright, and the emotion in this particular case this guy is using is fear. Now, at this stage in history, okay, we're in a very fragile stage internationally speaking. The West are doing weird things, the East are doing weird things. There's problems with the economy. Everyone's concerned about their day-to-day survival, whether they're going to be able to keep their job, for instance. So, there's lots of problems in the world. Everyone's got a teeny bit of anxiety going on. This is like quite common. Then, essentially, people can other people, disingenuous people, inappropriate people, can find a way of capitalizing on it. Okay, this I personally believe is immoral, unethical, undesirable, but this is what people do. Take a negative emotion and provide a seeming solution to it. Okay, which in this particular case is if you do remote viewing as well, then you'll be able to see what's happening in the world, then you'll basically be safe. I think that's the kind of thinking in question. Uh, So, I think that this guy is an asshole. I think that this guy, the guy that this poster who sent me this message is about, okay, is an undesirable individual who's using very undesirable tactics to sell a product which won't necessarily provide concrete answers. Now, essentially, as far as like, does remote viewing work? I don't like using the phrase "it works" because I think it is inappropriate. Okay, and it communicates the wrong message about the alleged phenomena in question. Okay, and I think it's factually inaccurate to suggest that there is a hard and fast result which can be gained with the same quality of reliability as turning on a mains electric light. Okay, because you use the phrase "it works" when talking about turning on a mains electric light. Okay, so it's the wrong use of language for something which is a bit more complex. And trying to come to too many conclusions as to what the experience means when you have it can make you reach a difficult point. Because you then jump to too many conclusions and think that you've found a solution when you haven't. Alright? It makes you think things which are either exaggerated or just out and out untrue. Alright, so we have to be very cautious about the use of language when talking about anything such as remote viewing, astral projection, Ouija board seances, dream telepathy, prophetic experiences, spiritual healing, and all the rest. Now, all these things, in my opinion, alright, there's something there. What it is, I don't know. I don't think it's worthwhile saying that I know, and I certainly don't think it's worthwhile suggesting that there is some kind of solution to a problem as a result of these things, which is somehow superior to any normal, physical, regular, day-to-day method of doing things, which is obviously a very strange thing for me to say because I am a professional tarot reader. That's my job. Okay, so if I was totally commercially minded, what I would be doing would be say, oh yes, 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 oh yes, definitely do the course, yes, and all that kind of stuff, which I think is wrong, because I think that there should be, better qualities of explanation coming out of the various groups of people that I'm part of, because that's just the way things worked out for me. Okay, and I just don't see it. Now, the guy, this Major Ed Dames, is doing things the wrong way. He's one of these people who is deliberately, in my opinion, knowingly, in my opinion, and willingly, in my opinion, using dishonest tactics purely for the purposes of terrifying people into spending money. And I think that that is the wrong way of doing things. Okay? I'm not going to watch his YouTube video because I value my blood pressure. I'm going to... there's some things out there on the internet which I just don't want to watch or don't want to read because, I've got to keep myself calm and focused and centered so I can, do my work, get on with my day, look after myself and everything else. Okay? But, don't make anything of this Major Ed Dames. He's not a good quality of person. All right? He's using the wrong methodology, and he's setting himself up to be some kind of like weird prophet. And that's the wrong thing to do. All right? Yes, the world is a scary place, especially now. All right? What with like the bankers doing their thing, the whole financial services industry being screwed, companies such as Wonga actually existing, casino advertising being massive on TV, internet casinos all the time, gamble here, gamble there. I mean, what the fuck's that all about? Uh, the international political and economic situation is peculiar. Oh, I could go on about the concerns I've got about the world and the politics which is going on in the world at the moment like crazy, but I'm just not going to bother because maybe that'll be there for another video, okay? But for the moment, if someone's selling you something which is seemingly promoting itself as being a solution to the world's problems and happens to be a remote viewing course, I wouldn't buy it if I was you.